Right. Welcome back. I am TK Sentinel. And, today we're playing more Starship Troopers. Terran Command. Because that's what the mobile infantry does. We gotta kill them all. And what better way to get things started than to pick up where we left off with mission number 6, Power Struggle.
Federation scientists ask, who turned off the lights? Rolling blackouts plague the planet as bugs target Qualash's electrical grid. Industry grinds to a halt, threatening to paralyze the war effort. Military operations are underway to retake the critical power station and nip these outages in the bud. The mobile infantry will get the job done.
Alrighty. Protecting Qualash's power grid. How exciting. In some areas over the summer there's going to be some rolling blackouts because the US doesn't have enough energy, supposedly. But I think that's kind of hysterical. Apparently in first world countries nowadays, you get blackouts. What a wonderful time to be alive, isn't it? I think it is. I think this game is taking a little longer than it should to load. Come on. Bednet really needs to update their software. Hardware, probably. How else will the citizens get their information?
Bugs are holed up tight inside the power station. Gonna be a real nightmare to pry them out of there.
Point taken, Colonel. But your mission is to root out the bug infestation and secure vital machinery around the facility. Initial priorities are the damaged power turbines. They'll have to be repaired by your combat engineers, but getting to them won't be easy.
Well, very fun.
There are 3 possible insertion points for your force. The northwest in front of the main entrance. To the east at the end of the dam. Or to the south by the storage tanks. The team on the ground has to make the call on how to proceed.
Oh boy, so many decisions. So here's the deal. If we take this one, I'm going to attack, I think, from this direction or this direction, right? There's a hive right there. If we take this one, well, I just don't like this one. There's ramps and stuff. There's a back way in. Probably be easier to get across over here to these supply caches, but it's certainly going to be a little tricky. If we take this one, we're going to have to contest with this bug hill over here, which probably not going to be fun. And we'll also have to quickly get rid of that hill as well. Which, again, not going to be fun. And we'll have to skirt around the map. Probably take this. Get rid of that. And come up here. I definitely don't want this base. So I think instead what we're going to do, we're going to take this base. And then we're just gonna try and march him down this way. I think that's the goal.
Sir, additional supplies are now available.
Okay, we'll start the battle from here. Get some engineers out to those turbines. We need them up and running.
Sir.
Yeah, I'm not really concerned with that right now, Colonel.
Sensors are picking up new bug hive activity.
Yeah, so this is gonna be a problem right off the bat, and this is gonna be a problem right off the bat. We will get engineers because we're going to need them later.
Sir?
Can't do the mission without them, unfortunately. It's the reality of war. Everybody needs to do their part. Oh. Man, oh man. This is great, isn't it? Playing a game, hanging out. Absolutely wonderful. Mobile infantry is doing their part. Okay.
Infantry, standing by.
Those bugs are dead.
Yes, sir.
Move them up
Sir?
a little bit.
Get your gear. We're moving out.
Oh boy, that's not fun. That's not fun. feel like these are some of my more less entertaining videos, but I think that's alright. I think that's alright. Just appreciate the game. Besides, it's not like anyone actually watches these things. It's alright. Doing it for me. Hey, what's up, Alpha? Yeah, figured I'd play a little bit of Starship Troopers.
Engineers here. Look sharp, troopers.
Terran Command just came out, I want to say like a week ago or so. At this point, really been having fun with it.
Awaiting orders. Come on!
That's right, Trooper. Hold the line.
Orders? Haul ass!
Gotta
Look
stomp
sharp,
out these
troopers.
anthills before they repopulate.
Come on, you apes!
Sir.
Gonna move this guy up, these guys up
On the
too.
move.
Yeah, on the bounce, Troopers. Let's go. Okay.
Engineers here. Affirmative.
He's not
Look
repopulating
alive,
right
troopers.
now. They're gonna have some trouble. You know what? I did not get StarCraft vibes from this game.
The bugs are getting pretty pissed. We have to take out those bug caves and cut down their numbers.
Understood.
But real quick,
Command
we'll
is
bring those up
allocating
here.
extra resources to your strike force.
Oh boy, Command allocating extra resources.
Sir.
They do care.
Affirmative.
At least enough for us not to get killed immediately. Okay. Okay.
Awaiting orders.
Pull another
Yes,
squad
sir.
from here.
This way.
Probably not.
Affirmative. Engineers here. Affirmative.
Can we get somebody up here? No.
Get your
Disappointing,
gear. We're moving out.
but it is what it is. Is what it is. Can we put a turret down anywhere over here? On the street? Yes. On these turns, no. Very upsetting right now. Alright,
Standing
troopers.
Sir, intel reports.
Oh
Bug
boy,
in
tiger
the
bugs.
sector.
Not fun. No it does not. It has some challenge missions and stuff. I think they're gonna add more later. Personally. Starship Troopers as a franchise has never done tremendously well, believe it or not.
Troopers, standing by.
Engineers
Like,
here.
the highest rated movie is the one from 1997. Even the more recent animated movies, which are really, in my opinion, really cool, just didn't do well. I don't need turrets!
We've
Oh, I like
advanced to
turrets,
the next
though.
battle tier, sir.
Alright, but you know what? We can try and do this without turrets. Tiger bugs are scary, but we'll prevail.
Orders.
We're the mobile
Yes,
infantry.
sir.
Even if we all die. You know what? A lot of people were really excited for Terran Command, but if you check the ratings on the movies, like the second and third movies were that
Look
came
sharp,
out in the early
troopers.
2000s were just
Troopers,
awful.
standing by.
Like, but I love them anyway because it's like the good kind of awful.
Engineers here.
The animated movies, I think the one that got highest rated was Invasion. I only think it got like a 6 out of 10. The original is the highest rated with an 8 out of 10. The Starship Troopers game from 2005 never got a sequel. I think Starship Troopers honestly probably has more of a cult following than anything else.
Awaiting orders.
You know what I mean?
Standing by.
Like it's really cool. But this game is actually really cool for the fact that it combines a lot of the elements from the movies. It leaves out a few things from Roughneck Chronicles, which is alright, and it really doesn't do anything with the game from 2005 because Marauders aren't involved, and Marauders in the movies and in the game is completely different. Yeah, but you know, God's a citizen too, right? Anything to get fresh meat for the grinders.
Roger that.
Look sharp, troopers.
Anything for fresh meat from the grinder.
Roger
Gotta get
that.
some troopers up here.
Roger that.
All right. Yeah. Just advance.
We've got a unit under attack.
For what unit? Oh boy.
Standing by.
Hold the line, troopers. Nope, they're dead.
We've got a unit under attack.
They're really dead. Oh, maybe not. Maybe they live.
Our
Hey,
support has
troopers!
increased, sir.
We got more war support.
These
Oh,
big
well,
tiger bugs
one of
sure
them
are
died.
tough bastards. We're gonna need some heavier firepower to punch through.
Yeah, we are. What made you realize
Request has
that,
been
Colonel?
granted. Troopers armed with Marita 2s are
Oh
dropping
boy,
down.
Marita 2s! Love
Get
Marita
an
2.
ammo dump set up to support
All right.
deployment of these squads.
Ammo dump. Oh,
Command didn't give us enough troops to keep the whole sector secured.
Sharp troopers.
no,
Use
they
gun
did
turrets
not.
to support both defensive and offensive operations.
Oh boy, bugs are incoming.
Sir? Yes, sir.
That's why we got the turrets. You know, they actually introduced religion in the third movie. I also think that is absolutely hysterical that God is also a citizen.
Bases.
But why not, right? If it helps your recruitment effort, why not?
Look alive, troopers.
Yeah, well, you know what? It makes sense though, right? Because the level of technology is not necessarily as high as most other sci-fi universes, right? Like, yeah, you have space travel, but
unit
realistically,
has been
their
promoted,
warp
sir.
speed takes longer. In Roughneck Chronicles, they actually have to go in cryo sleep to get to travel long distances. That's just how long the journey takes. Right. So it really depends, I would think.
A unit has been promoted.
Oh boy, we got promotions. Shotgun suppression. Oh. Okay, get rid of the grenades. So I don't know. I think it's cool. Well, yeah, because they want to. My guess for that is the mobile infantry is very, non-gender specific, right? So they, girls, guys, whoever wants to serve can serve,
We've got a
right? You
unit
can all
under
become
attack.
citizens. So it makes sense that they just show the military culture that nobody really cares by them bathing together and
We've
stuff
got
like
a unit
that.
under attack.
You know? Because you're all citizens, right? Duty above all.
We've got a unit under attack.
Move out. Roger that.
A unit has been promoted.
Yep, they're all doing their part. And, if you're Johnny, Rico, and Dizzy, they're certainly doing theirs. Well,
Look alive, troopers.
I don't really have comments about the military or anything like that, but what I will say is that the Federation, most people think it's based on Nazi Germany. It's not. It's actually based on an authoritarian United States. It's supposed to
Our
make fun
war
of the
support
United
has
States,
increased, sir.
Engineers here. Roger that.
which I think is hysterical. The only iconography they use from Germany is like the flag backgrounds for like the fleet or something like that. The eagle is based on the United States.
Yes, sir.
It was very common in the United States for a certain point for the eagle to look like that, symbolically.
Sir, get your gear.
Is
We're
this
moving
whole
out.
squad basically dead? Plus, in Starship Troopers 2, they may have some, like, crazy training regiment that we just don't know about. Plus, in the books they use power suits, right? So everybody is equally strong in a suit of powered armor that can rip a tank in half by itself. So it's a little different. The technology makes it different.
Haul ass.
Although, speaking about technology and traditional roles, I think it's absolutely funny in the second movie at the end, where the sergeant in the recruiting station goes up to the protagonist at the end of the movie, and he's like, "Grow up fast, little buddy. We need more meat for the grinder." That's absolutely hysterical. We need supply caches, don't we? Or a base would be.
Standing by. Affirmative.
You know what? We should probably get reinforcements before we move on with this.
Orders? Affirmative.
I said I'd do it without turrets. I try and do it without turrets. That's right, Marita 2s. Do your part.
Ready to go.
Oh god, please. Thank you. Where are they coming from right now?
Sir.
Let's move the Marita 2s up
Into
here.
that position.
Make better use of their range.
Listen up.
Come on, you wait.
Deploy the unit there. This Marita 2 is doing such a wonderful job not hitting anything. Hey, the grenade hit it though.
Sir? Standing by.
Alright, this is gonna be a shit show. But it's our shit show. So why not?
Squad
And it's the mobile
moving
infantry.
out.
Every day in the mobile infantry is a shit show.
Infantry, standing by.
Good day to die, after all. Get up there, troopers. We need supplies. Desperately. Can I build anything else over here? No.
Troopers, standing by.
On the move.
Somebody's on the bounce. And it's these troopers. We don't care about this turbine. We don't.
Look
The
alive,
objective
troopers.
does not matter at the moment.
Come on.
There's a-
Affirmative.
What matters is killing them all.
Sir.
Roger that.
There's a bug hole. Gotta kill it.
Yes, sir.
Get in position, lads.
Do it.
Infantry, fire at will. Orders?
Where are the engines? Bring them up.
All ass.
That one squad is doing God's work.
Sir.
He's a citizen too, after
Standing
all.
by.
A unit has
They're
been
not gonna-
promoted, sir.
What unit? Hey! Mark III
Additional supplies
boys!
are now available.
Oh boy. More supplies.
Sensors are picking up new bug hive activity.
Sir. Squad ready. Oh, it's about to move it or lose it, people.
Sir.
Go up
Affirmative.
here. Just because somebody has a policy doesn't actually prevent other people from doing it. Right? People are not saints.
Troopers,
As
standing by.
unfortunate as that
Sir.
is.
Move out.
Rocket troops are awesome. And now no one will ever get past this line ever again. We've done it.
Sir, Intel reports a new bug threat in our sector.
Oh boy, hive growth. Alright, so tiger bugs are basically stronger regular bugs. And hive growth basically means that there's only one anthill here, right? But now there's 3 bug icons. So there might have been 2 before, but now there's 3.
Alert.
Which means the general
Bug attack
population
inbound.
gets bigger. Which means taking this one in the middle is going to be an absolute shitstorm. Okay. Now which way are we going? We're going to make our way to the base up north. That's what I think.
Affirmative.
Engineers, where are you at?
Engineers here.
Oh. Oh, bug campaign. Yeah, you know, I thought that would have been a cool idea too, right? Certainly different. Shotgun suppression time for all units. Let's kill everything. Rip them apart.
Infantry, standing by. Roger that.
Bug campaign would have been very, very cool. Would have been very interesting to see how that would have played out, actually.
Sir.
I've never done this mission with no turrets though, so we're gonna really try on this one.
On your wings.
Trooper standing by.
I've never not been able to use turrets. They're usually my go-to for fallback. Like something's getting really dicey, put down a turret.
Come on, you
Can we
apes.
get up there? Nope, not accessible.
Come on. Standing by.
All right, engineers, you go first.
Picture here. We're moving out. Haul ass.
Okay, no one's there. Perfect.
Squad moving out.
Engineers here. Yes, sir.
Bug campaign would have been super cool. I would have loved to see how they would do base mechanics though, since how the bug mechanics work in the game. Just because maybe like you wouldn't construct your own base, or maybe you have to construct the facilities underground and the units you get are randomized. Maybe, I don't know. Or you could pick which units go out at what time. That, you know, like a sequence sort
Trooper
of
standing by.
how it would work. That would probably be very cool. Excuse me. Ooh, yawning. Tired.
Sir, arachnids are disrupting one of our bases.
Listen up.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Sir, arachnids are disrupting one of our
Yeah,
bases.
yeah. I heard you. I want it. Oh boy.
Standing
Oh
by.
boy. Let's start shooting.
Let's go. Everybody fight. Look alive, trooper.
That's why we pay attention, boys and girls. So there's a lot of dissenters out there. Mostly they're actually, the mobile infantry is primarily trained to fight humans, believe it or not, and the Marita is not the best weapon, but they keep it around because they're very proud of it, you know, like a tradition sort of thing.
Affirmative.
So even though the Marita technically is really bad for fighting bugs, but really good against people, they keep it anyway. So basically the mobile infantry would just like be the military presence on like outposts, deal with like dissenters, because, you know, if you're a dissenter, you're against the Federation. Oh, this is not gonna be good. I don't know if I could do this without turrets, I ain't gonna lie.
Look alive.
I really ain't gonna lie about that. I have no idea if I could do this without turrets.
Alert. Bug attack inbound.
Rocket. Worry about the engineers later.
Look alive, troopers.
So, in the first Bug War, though, that's why they get their absolute teeth kicked in, is because the mobile infantry is not trained or equipped to fight bugs. So, yeah, they just go around, you know, probably get rid of wildlife or something, kill protesters that stand in their way, because if you're, you know, if you're against the Federation, that means death for you. Which is why later on, I guess in the movie universe, because the movies and the books don't necessarily happen in the same universe, why in the movie universe you see during the late second, early third Bug War, they get the power suits in Invasion and Traders of Mars. They also have them in the Roughneck Chronicles, which happens during the second Bug War. Or at least I think it happens in the second Bug War, because there's a lot of scenes in there where Rico has flashbacks and they're talking about killing bugs in basic training, so they know the enemy is the arachnids at that point. Right? I do not want to move. There's another attack coming this way, but if it's coming this way, it's gonna... Alright, hold your line.
Sir?
Hold your line,
Infantry,
troopers.
standing by. Roger that.
Over.
Troopers standing by.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, ooh.
Affirmative.
No, just get in line. Get in line, troopers. You know what? I really do. A lot of the early Steam reviews were very, very positive. The game plays really well. I haven't really experienced any major glitches besides like when I quit playing during a FedNet scene, and then when I resumed, it was on the previous mission, it wouldn't cancel. But you easily fixable. You just hit save and quit, and then go to the next scenario. But the game plays really well. The mechanics are really good. Every unit, it doesn't really feel like each unit is too redundant. The tier system works real well. It is loyal to the Starship Troopers universe. You know, especially the movie franchise, which is really, really awesome. So I think as RTSs go, it's really popular. My main concern would be the general popularity of RTSs, right?
Squad ready.
But it's definitely cool. I definitely like it. But I'm also a huge fan of the series. Like, I found out this game was coming out, and I rewatched the entirety of the movies. You know, 1 through Traders of Mars, so 5. Including rewatching the Roughneck Chronicles. So, like, I'm a huge nerd for this series. So, I sure hope so. Yeah, and you know what? Sadly, it's because I believe RTSs are not as popular as they once were, right?
Yes, sir.
Like
Infantry,
we want to talk about an RTS for a minute. Like Supreme Commander.
the line,
Supreme
troopers.
Commander was a phenomenal game, the first and second one. Both were really fun to play, and you know they both died. So essentially, especially since Supreme Commander 2, they wanted to make a third game. If you watch the after credit scene, it's very obvious they were intending to make a third game, or at least continue it in some way, shape, or form. And they did not. Then eventually they made Planetary Annihilation, right? Which was a very similar game, a lot more cartoony, but that game hasn't gotten a sequel. They got Titans, but that's really it.
Squad ready.
You know, so they didn't get
I want
anything big.
fire position. Over there. Ready to fire. Come on, you apes.
RTSs just aren't as popular as they used to be. And realistically too, I think RTSs are very limited on console, which probably really hurts your potential audience, right? Like, especially in console, you don't see many strategy games, or if you do see a strategy game, most of them are now turn-based. You know, you got all these turn-based strategy games. So, I mean, it's tricky, right? You hope that it does well, but you know, with the fact that it's RTS, it's not a very popular franchise anymore. Especially since the second and third movies were disasters. Really, like just from a cinematic point of view, they were not good. As far as like them being hilariously bad to the point where I enjoyed them, you know, that's a different story.
Ready to fire.
But you know, it's tricky. It's tricky.
Affirmative.
But you got to figure a company wouldn't make a game. Wouldn't make a game, right, if they weren't expecting to make money off of it. Like, if they weren't confident that it was going to be good. you know. But, you know, I got a question a little bit, because Traders of Mars came out in 2017. It's 2022, and they don't have a third installment for that either.
Sir.
So, you know, that's a little concerning, sure.
Squad moving out.
Well, EA kills a lot of things. If you want to talk about the graveyard in their backyard and all the things buried in it, we'd be here for days. As heartbreaking as that sounds, I mean, you got the creators of Dead Space making a different version of Dead Space, essentially. And I think they're gonna release it. Right, it's called the Callisto Project. Alpha actually showed it to me. And it's just a better Dead Space. Everything about it reminds me, screams, this is Dead Space, right? And honestly, I think they're gonna release the game. They're gonna release this game. And essentially, I think they're gonna try and compete with the Dead Space remake. To see who gets more sales, right? I'm a little torn about that situation myself, just because I'm such a huge fan of the franchise. But now the franchise is not being made by the original, you know, the original developers, right? Like, yeah, EA published the game, but, you know, Visceral Games developed it, and that whole crew is working on Callisto Protocol. So, like, I'm a little torn in situations like that. But, you know, EA did that to itself, right? They decided to shut down Visceral Games. They decided to go with making profits over keeping fans. And you know what? I think a lot of games nowadays, or at least I would hope publishers and developers are seeing that maybe it's not all about trying to reach this tremendous audience, and instead it's about playing to the audience you have, right? The people you know who have supported you all these years. I mean, look at Elden Ring. Elden Ring, right? If you loved Dark Souls and Demon Souls, Bloodborne was very, very popular, right? And From Software has never had an issue with sales, and in fact, Elden Ring I think it was the top selling game when it was released. So, you know, you gotta hope and try and take it as good news, right? That hopefully this trend of battle royale nonsense is coming to an end, and what's like trending, right? Gonna come to an end, and publishers and developers are gonna focus on, you know, the people who have supported them all these years and support the franchises that have really elevated them to that sort of position that they are in right now, right? That's made them all this money. Wow, that was a huge rant. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. That was long-winded. Yeah. But, you know, I have very strong feelings about EA. You know?
Come on, you apes.
Just got a little too greedy. Little too greedy.
Affirmative.
And From Software, which I believe is a Japanese studio, Japanese studios generally tend to not make close to the profit margins that American studios do. Released the best-selling game and made a boat ton of money off it. So, and they didn't stray away from their path. They didn't stray away from their path. And you know what? Their fans are happy. They're putting out a product they love. And, you know, they don't give out subpar products like EA half of the time. Being real mean to EA today. Okay, I'll never get a sponsorship from them anyway. Because I don't do this full time. I do this for fun.
Look alive, troopers.
Yes, sir.
This game was also made by a studio I'm not familiar with. I don't even know who made this game, to be honest with you. I just saw Starship Troopers and was like, ooh, gimme. Me like, me buy.
Sir?
You know?
Squad moving out.
Anything Starship Trooper. Oh boy, I have 3 viewers now. I'm so popular. Ugh. They always told me I would be one day, and now I have 3 people watching me play a game. It's amazing.
Come on,
Hope y'all are having as good a time as I am right now.
Yes, sir.
That's right. That's right. With the power of friendship, anything is possible. 100%. 100%. Especially in the mobile infantry, where you learn to make friends fast and die even faster. Join today. Service guarantees citizenship.
Come on.
Yeah, that must suck, though. Although, you know, the real power of friendship is the ability to shoot your friend so that way they don't get torn to shreds. That is real friendship. The ability to kill your friend. In the name of friendship so he doesn't suffer. Beautiful.
Look alive, troopers.
Probably the sweetest thing I've heard all my life.
Kill him. Kill him all.
Bro, you know what? Something I gotta say about this game is I love, like, absolutely adore just the graphics of when everybody's shooting and firing. Like, those bodies and the blood graphics look phenomenal. It looks exactly like the first movie.
Come on.
It looks exactly like the first movie. And, you know, that's attention to detail. That's beautiful. Definitely.
Sir, additional supplies are now available.
That's right, additional supplies be available.
Roger that. Fight or die, soldier.
Oh, I got 2? Rocket troopers.
Weapons up.
Yeah, kill this bug boy real quick. Please.
Affirmative.
Unlike the movies, the bugs just don't circle randomly and ridiculously. There is no nudity in this game! No nudity in this game.
Infantry, standing by.
Sir. Yes, sir. Roger that.
No nudity whatsoever.
Rockets, we're up.
Love the music though. The music is just so good.
Ready to fight. Weapons hot. Look alive. Squad moving out.
Sir, additional supplies are now available.
Ooh, look at that. I saw something I liked.
Sir, weapons hot. Sir. Blast them. Sir. Blast them.
Not going over there just yet.
Look alive, troopers.
Come over this way, troopers.
Yes, sir. Squad, moving out.
I am American. Not the yeehaw American, more of an American that wears business suits and everything's loud. And fast talking. But no, I am an American, but not the yeehaw kind. Some of you may find that offensive.
Troopers,
I apologize.
standing by.
Affirmative.
But I thought it was funny, so go on.
Come on, you apes! Come on!
Intel shows a security building here. If you recapture it,
Oh,
we
boy.
can gain access to the facility's security
Oh
cameras.
boy. Oh boy. Rocket squads! Rocket squads!
Useful
Do your
to know
job!
What we're sticking our noses into.
Come on, you apes!
Oh man, I need a radio operator. Can I get a radio operator? Ha, I can. Give me the radio operator.
Look alive, troopers!
I think it'll be okay.
Sir,
Give me a radio op. Why? Where are you from?
yes, sir.
And Trooper, don't you be concerned if you're not American. You don't have to be American to join the mobile infantry. Service guarantees citizenship. Also, being American is not all it's cracked up to be. Oh, UK's not bad.
Reading you.
I mean, you know, the worst thing about the UK is that they call their chips crisps and their fries chips. Makes no sense, but you know, that's the worst thing about it. You know, people tell me I have an accent. I don't hear it. Or if they tell me, they say it's very slight. But I don't hear it. Why? Where do I sound like I'm from? I won't tell you where I'm from, but I'll tell you if you're close.
Roger that.
Oh boy, this is a proper anthill, isn't it? Okay.
Sir.
Alright, this one next. Alright, this one next.
Sir, additional supplies are now available.
Look alive, troopers! Troopers standing by.
Affirmative.
Alright.
Ready to fire.
Rockets, we're up.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Alright.
Sir.
You ever been to the States before?
Look alive, troopers.
Alright, radio operator, you're up.
Roger that.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
You're not up, radio operator! You're not up! Focus here! Focus here! Oh god, the bugs! Where's my radio operator? He's dead! Okay. That was slightly concerning,
Infantry. Standing
but we
by.
dealt with it. It's okay. Okay. Yeah,
Comms base.
Security
Yeah?
center's ours. I've got cameras coming online now.
hey, we got cameras. Where are the cameras? Show me the cameras. Oh, there's one.
Sensors are picking up
Oh
new
boy, there's a
bug
lot of
hide
them coming
activity.
from over here, huh? I have any more cameras? Oh boy, that's no bueno. Okay. Yeah, sunscreen is important. I learned that when I hang out in my backyard. It gets hot where I live. Maybe not as hot as Florida. Well, Florida's hot. You enjoy Florida?
Squad ready. Come on.
Rockets, we're up.
Get the hell out of here. F4. I don't know, what do I spend this one on? Oh, if I put a turret up there, I can do it. Oh, I want my radio operator back. I need a radio operator. I need a turret. Yeah. I'm gonna need an NG to finish the mission anyway. Do I want to take this on just yet? Short answer is no.
Squad ready.
Yeah, Disney's cool. Like Disneyland. Disney World is cool. Now, where do I go? I won't get killed. Alright, troopers. Can we open this gate? Yeah, perfect.
Sir.
Okay, get through here.
Affirmative.
Go, go, go.
Sir.
Have there been any bug attacks from this direction in a while? No, right? Alright, let's go, Maritas. Moving up. No. No. Healthcare is very much private, or it's provided by your employer. Unless something's happened in the past like few days that I've missed. Well, I guess it also depends, right? Like, if you're on Medicare or Medicaid, like, I want to say it's free, but it's not, right? Like, there is no such thing as free healthcare. Somebody's paying for it. No, of course not, but free healthcare doesn't exist, right? I mean, think about it like this. If somebody is getting something for nothing, then you're paying for it in taxes.
Yes, sir. Sir?
Right? They're just not telling you that you're paying for it, right?
To do.
They're just telling you, "Oh, I'm going to tax you this much." And then, you know, let's say some of that money goes into a healthcare system for everybody. You know, somebody's still paying for it. So, I'm going to go with that free healthcare is a myth, does not exist, and that you pay for it in taxes even if they're telling you that it's free. Because, you know, people want money. I don't know what that is. What is the NHS? National Health Service? Is that what it stands for? This is a beautiful crossfire. This was good. On my part, this was real good. Alright, how am I going to go about doing this? This way. Okay. Okay, I have an idea.
Sir?
I'm going to need the radio operator. Come on up this way.
Affirmative. Roger
A
that.
unit has been promoted, sir.
And who's the NHS run by?
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Ooh, look. So they have Medicare and Medicaid. One is a form of Social Security, and one is a form of social service. Right? So if you are on Medicare, Medicare, it's kind of like part of Social Security, or not Social Security, but generally Social Security, right? You pay taxes, and when you get old, you get it. Or you can get Medicaid, which means you can't afford medical insurance, so it's provided by the government.
Look alive,
And everybody pays into Medicare and Medicaid. You pay your taxes, and then you get charged a percentage of your check, every check you get for Medicare and Medicaid. You know, if you're depending on what you're making, I think it's fixed. I don't think it's flexible. Like you pay X amount if you're in a certain tax bracket. No, I think if you make under a certain amount, you pay this much and things like that. I'm not wrong. I very well might be, but I don't think I am.
Squad, moving out. Roger that.
But no, I mean there is no such thing as free healthcare. Somebody pays for it. It might not be you, but somebody pays for it. Right? The government's using your tax dollars, or you know,
Roger that.
or they're using somebody else's tax dollars. You know, that money comes from the taxpayer, which is then put in a fund, and that fund is then used to provide you free medical, or quote unquote free medical insurance. So free medical insurance is kind of a myth. Right? And even if it's not, right? Like, if it's provided by your employer takes it out of your paycheck, right? So instead of paying, let's say you're supposed to make, I don't know, $2,000 every 2 weeks, right? They'll tell you, we're only going to pay you $1,500 because $500 is used to pay for your medical insurance. It's through the company, but they're using part of your paycheck to fund your insurance, or the insurance that they're providing to their employees, right?
Sir, additional supplies are now available.
Sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Order received. Affirmative. Comms. Infantry, standing by.
Affirmative.
That was close, wasn't it?
Troopers standing by. Order received.
Open fire, boys! It's alright, the mobile infantry
Look alive.
does its job.
Sir, opening fire. Infantry, standing by. Yes, sir. Comms. Affirmative. Opening fire. Sir, fight or die, soldier.
Alright, they'll hold.
Look alive. Open fire. Kill him. Kill them all. Do it.
Sir, additional supplies are now available.
Excellent. Excellent. Get another Let's get 2 more rocket squads, another infantry squad.
Infantry, kill him! Kill them all, sir. Sir, on the move. Troopers.
Alright, they're dead.
Yes, sir. Standing by.
Affirmative. Roger that. Affirmative. I don't care if it's heavy. Move out.
Oh boy. Shotgun. What would I say is the best thing about being American? Well, that's tricky, right? Statistically, percentage-wise, there are European countries that would be considered more free than the United States. And in my opinion, right now, it's not a good time to be an American, right? Like, I don't know, it's a little weird. It's a little weird. Like, I believe that America is probably one of the greatest countries in modern history. Right? But it's America is hard to describe. Right? Like, there isn't one thing I can say that I'm like, oh yeah, like, because we have so many different things, so many different people, like so many different cultures, right, and subcultures that exist here. So, just to say, like, one thing, yeah, the world's kind of bad all over right now. You know? I mean, it's sad to say, but kind of how it be.
Infantry, standing by.
Troopers, squad moving out.
Heat signatures from the center of the station indicate the power core is starting to overheat. It must have been damaged when the bugs breached the facility. You have to reach it before the reactor goes into meltdown.
Tell us what to do.
Intel reports a large-scale bug infestation in the center of that power station. You'll need to muster a strong force to clean that up.
I have a strong force.
Intelligence calculates that the bug forces have been sufficiently weakened. You're instructed to concentrate on the remaining mission objectives.
Standing by. Infantry, standing by. Squad,
Sir,
moving out.
Intel reports a new bug
Oh, we
threat
got
in our
tanker
sector.
bugs now? Okay. We got about 15 minutes. 15 minutes.
Engineers reporting.
So let's get these guys down here to do the repairs.
A unit has been promoted, sir.
Sir?
Let's get these guys over here.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Hold up. Hold up, muchacho. This is gonna be a pain to deal with, isn't it?
Roger that.
Command is asking for a progress report.
We've just got one turbine up and running. Moving to the next one now.
You might have to pick up the pace. Brass is feeling the pressure.
Weapons hot.
Okay. We'll step on it.
Yeah, we will.
Yes, sir. Trooper standing by. Receive. Affirmative. Roger that. Order received. Roger that. Tell us what to do.
Oh boy, there was a tanker bug that came out of there.
Goodbye, troopers.
Rocket troopers, move up.
Come on. Shotgun V.
Infantry, standing by.
Affirmative. Rocket team, on me.
Sir? Come on, you apes!
Ooh, get up there.
Our war support has increased, sir.
Means
Sir,
the
The
only-
tech heads here report enough turbines are operational. Good job.
Order received.
Alright, we got 10 minutes.
Engineers reporting. Engineers, follow
How are
me.
we gonna do this?
Sir,
I guess the first thing is to line up the
Move
troopers
out.
here,
Check
right?
your lines of fire.
We've got a unit under attack. We've got a unit under attack.
infantry, standing by.
Come on.
Sir, with me.
What unit? They okay?
Ready to fire.
They're
Rocket
kind of
team,
okay.
on me. Affirmative.
Take your eyes off something
Yes,
for
sir.
1 minute. That's what happens.
We've got a unit under attack.
They okay? Yeah.
Roger that.
9
A
minutes.
unit has been promoted,
Oh
sir.
boy, which unit?
Listen up. Sir. Listen up.
Look
Comms
alive,
base is
troopers.
operational, sir.
Come on, you apes.
Sir, fire it well. On the move. Tell us what to do. Yes, sir.
Sir.
Dropships engaged elsewhere, sir.
Infantry, standing by.
Sir. Affirmative.
Look alive, troopers. Sir? Yes, sir.
Look alive, troopers. Sir. Rockets,
Ranger.
we're up.
Not bad.
Sir.
We're gonna get ready to
Engineers, follow
push
me.
in here, though.
Tell us what to do.
Troopers, standing by. Roger that.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Look alive, troopers. On the move. Move out. Sir? Sir. Roger that. Look alive, troopers.
That's right. We'll have the missiles over.
Standing by. Roger that.
Sir. I don't care if it's heavy. Move out.
Engineers reporting. Affirmative.
Infantry, standing by.
Stash your tools and move out.
Sir.
Affirmative. Tell us what to do.
Look alive. I'm on your wings. Squad, red, roger that.
Engineers reporting. Look alive, troopers. Yes, sir. Standing by. Squad, moving in.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Infantry, standing by. Roger that. Tell us what to do. Roger that.
Sir.
Squad ready. Roger that.
Rockets, we're up.
Weapons hot. Weapons hot. Roger that.
Infantry, standing by.
Engineers reporting.
Come on! Ready to go.
Fire at will!
Look alive, troopers.
Engineers, follow me.
Sir. Affirmative.
Troopers, standing by.
Tell us what to do.
Sir, squad moving out.
Engineers reporting. Smash your fools and move out!
Rockets, we're up.
Woo!
Sir, roger that.
Over there real quick.
Troopers, standing
Roger
by.
that.
Oh, it's about to get real.
Affirmative.
Sir.
Guys,
Yes,
get
sir.
in Here.
The center of the power plant is secure.
Look alive,
Come on.
troopers.
Great work. Station is back up and running, and
Oh.
power is being restored as we speak. Instructions are to leave any bug stragglers to the follow-up crews.
Nope.
That's the best news I've heard all day. I'm going to get me a hot shower and a cold beer. Not necessarily in that order.
That's right, Colonel. You did it. Ooh, that was productive. Excellent. We did it!
Peace and prosperity. After the bug's defeat,
Well, anyway, just finished the mission. I have to do some stuff for work now. Alpha, sorry you had to go. You just got back and now I have to go, but that's okay. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow at some point, maybe in the morning. I don't know. Either way, you'll see this video on YouTube. But it's been TK Sentinel, and hope you enjoyed watching. I'll see you on the bounce, troopers.